Did you know there's one simple daily habit that could lower your blood pressure, strengthen your heart, and even help you sleep better, all without stepping outside your home? Stay with me until the end, because what you're about to learn could reduce your medication, ease your mind, and give you back a sense of control over your health after 60. Now, before we begin, if your health matters to you and you want practical science-backed advice to age with vitality and confidence, make sure to tap that like button and subscribe. We're just getting started. Let's be honest. Aging brings changes we didn't expect. Fatigue hits faster, stress feels heavier, and blood pressure doesn't bounce back the way it used to. And while doctors are quick to hand out new pills and warnings, there's a natural, gentle tool that can help you take back control. Movement. But not just any movement. We're not talking about lifting weights or running marathons. We're talking about movements tailored for your body right now. Movements that work with your heart, not against it. And the first one, it's something you probably already know how to do. Brisk walking. Now, you might be thinking, really? Walking? But here's the truth. Brisk walking is one of the most powerful, underrated forms of exercise for anyone over 60. Why? Because when done daily, it doesn't just get your legs moving. It lowers your systolic blood pressure, improves blood flow, and gently strengthens your cardiovascular system without strain. Just 30 minutes a day can lower your blood pressure by up to 10 points over time. That's not theory, it's science. And the benefits don't stop there. Brisk walking also reduces stress. It clears your mind. When you walk outside, your brain receives calming signals from nature. And when you walk with someone else, a friend, a spouse, even your dog, you also reduce the weight of loneliness, a quiet contributor to high blood pressure in seniors. One of our viewers, Harold from Minnesota, started walking every morning after breakfast. At 78, he thought his days of exercise were over. His legs ached and he didn't think it would help. But after 2 weeks, he told us he felt steadier, his balance improved, and his doctor was already seeing better numbers. So if you've been waiting for a sign, this is it. Brisk walking costs nothing. No gym, no machine. Just you, your breath, and the decision to take the first step. Now let's go deeper. Because strengthening your heart doesn't end with walking. The next habit is one you can do right in your living room, and it targets a powerful part of your body that most people overlook. Your legs. I'm talking about chair squats. They may look simple, but every time you stand up and sit back down with control, you're doing more than just working your muscles. You're sending a signal to your heart that it doesn't need to work as hard. Here's why. Your legs, especially your thighs and glutes, act like a second heart. They help pump blood back up to your chest. When they're strong, your circulation improves, your blood pressure goes down, and your heart doesn't have to carry the load alone. It's like giving your heart a helpful partner. Chair squats are incredibly effective because they use your body's natural movement pattern, but in a way that rebuilds strength, balance, and confidence. You're not just exercising, you're training your body to rise, literally and metaphorically. And this movement matters more as we age. Why? Because with age, fear of falling increases. Mobility becomes uncertain. But every time you rise from a chair without using your arms, you're proving to yourself that you still have power, stability, and control. Let me share a quick story. Martha, an 82-year-old viewer from Oregon, started doing just 5 chair squats a day. At first, her knees popped and she needed help. But 3 weeks later, she was doing 10 on her own. She told us, "For the first time in years, I trust my legs again." Her doctor even noticed her heart rate had improved, and her balance was stronger. This is not just exercise, it's self-reinforcement. It's physical and emotional proof that you're capable. Here's how to do it right. Sit in a sturdy chair with your feet flat on the floor. Cross your arms over your chest or hold them out for balance. Slowly rise to a standing position. No pushing with your hands. Lower yourself back down with control. Repeat 5 to 10 times, breathing through each motion. And if you need support at first, that's okay. The goal isn't perfection, it's progress. Your muscles respond to consistency, not intensity. So the next time you go to sit or stand, don't rush it. Make it a movement of strength. Make it a movement of intention. Now let's move to your upper body, because the next movement supports more than just strength. It improves your breathing, your posture, and even your blood pressure regulation. We're talking about wall push-ups. These gentle movements are often dismissed as too easy. But here is the truth. Wall push-ups are ideal for older adults because they protect your joints while still activating your chest, shoulders, arms, and upper back. And why is that important? Because every time you engage your upper body muscles, you encourage better blood circulation to your heart and brain. That means more oxygen, steadier pressure, and reduced strain on your heart. Let's get practical. You don't need equipment. You don't need a trainer. You just need a wall. Here's how to do it. Stand about an arm's length away from a wall. Place your hands flat against the wall, shoulder width apart. Slowly bend your elbows, bringing your chest closer to the wall. Then push yourself back to your starting position. Repeat 5 to 10 times, breathing through each movement. That's it. But those few minutes a day can have a big payoff. Let me tell you about Leonard. He's 74 and had a triple bypass surgery a decade ago. When he started doing wall push-ups, it was just 10 reps while brushing his teeth. He now does 30 every evening while watching the news. The result? His balance improved, his blood pressure meds were reduced, and most importantly, he finally started sleeping better. There's something powerful about that upright posture. When you press into the wall, your chest opens, your breathing deepens, and your shoulders fall into alignment. That posture sends a signal to your brain. I am strong, I am stable, and that feeling matters, because when your posture improves, so does your self-perception. Wall push-ups aren't just exercise, they're a mental reset. They remind your body that it's still capable of strength, movement, and control. So if you've been feeling hunched, weak, or like your chest is collapsing inward, this simple movement can help reverse that. You're not shrinking, you're still rising. One push at a time. Let's focus now on your lower body again, specifically the legs. Not for strength alone, but for something even more vital, circulation. This is where leg raises come in. They may not look intense, but leg raises are incredibly powerful for people over 60. Why? Because when you move your legs, especially when seated, you activate the large muscles in your thighs and calves that help pump blood back up toward your heart. That's crucial. As we age, we tend to sit more, and when blood pools in the lower part of the body, it can lead to swelling, fatigue, and increased blood pressure. Leg raises work like a built-in pump to keep your circulation flowing. And the best part? You can do them anywhere, while watching TV, while waiting for your tea, even while sitting on the edge of your bed before sleep. Here's how to do it. Sit on a chair with your back straight and feet flat on the floor. Slowly lift one leg straight out in front of you. Hold it for a few seconds. Lower it gently back down. Alternate legs. Repeat 10 times per leg. That's it. But here's where it becomes transformative. Your breath. As you lift and lower each leg, breathe steadily, in through the nose, out through the mouth. That calm, steady breathing tells your nervous system, everything is okay. It reduces inner tension and keeps your blood pressure steady, not just physically but emotionally. Let me introduce you to Ethel. She's 81, and for years she avoided walking to the store because she felt unsteady. After adding leg raises to her daily routine, just a few minutes a day, she noticed something. Her steps felt stronger, her knees wobbled less. She even said, "I stopped feeling fragile." That's what movement does. It doesn't just make you stronger, it makes you believe you're strong. So don't overlook this simple habit. Every time you lift your leg, you're improving your circulation, lowering pressure, and reclaiming independence. One small movement, one big message to your body. You're still capable. Keep going. By now, you've already walked with purpose, risen from your chair and pushed gently against the wall. But we're not done yet, because your heart still has one more ally, your posture. And that brings us to one final, surprisingly powerful move. The standing wall stretch. Why does posture matter so much after 60? Because when your posture collapses, When your shoulders round and your chest tightens, you restrict your lungs, compress your arteries, and force your heart to work harder just to move blood and oxygen through your body. But when you stand tall, you create space. Space for breath, space for blood flow, space for strength to return. Here's how to do the standing wall stretch. Stand with your back against a wall, heels, hips, and shoulders touching it. Bring your arms up to shoulder height, bent at the elbows like goalposts. Slowly slide your arms upward along the wall, as high as you comfortably can. Then slide them back down. Repeat 5 to 8 times. Breathe deeply the entire time. You might feel tightness at first, especially in your chest and shoulders. But that's okay, that's tension leaving the body. This stretch opens your rib cage, supports deeper breathing, and brings your spine back into alignment. It gently restores the structure that helps your heart function at its best. Let me tell you about Harold, 74 years old and retired. He started doing the standing wall stretch after feeling short of breath walking upstairs. Within a month of daily stretching, he noticed not just easier breathing, but better sleep, and even less tension in his jaw and neck. He said, "I didn't know a wall could teach me how to stand again." And he's right. Good posture is about more than looks. It's about circulation, respiration, and even emotional confidence. When your spine is aligned, your heart and lungs don't have to fight for space. Your whole system works in harmony. So give yourself that alignment. Reclaim the posture that reminds your body it's still vibrant. Because standing tall isn't just a stance, it's a statement. A statement that says, "I'm still here and I'm still strong." You've made it to the end, and that alone shows something powerful. It shows you care about your heart, your health, your future, and that matters. Because getting older doesn't mean growing weaker, it means growing wiser, more intentional, more aware of what your body needs and how small changes can make the biggest difference. These 5 daily exercises might look simple, but they are far from insignificant. Each one, brisk walking, chair squats, wall push-ups, leg raises, and standing wall stretches, directly supports your heart, your blood pressure, and your overall vitality. No gym, no gear, just movement that matches where you are in life. Movement that supports, not strains, your body. Remember Harold, Leonard, Ethel, and Martha. None of them were athletes, they were just people who decided to show up for themselves. One small step at a time. You can too. Whether you're just starting out or looking to reinforce your routine, let this video be your sign. It's never too late. Your heart is listening, your body remembers. And when you move with purpose, you heal with power. So I want to leave you with one final question. What's one small action you can take today that your future self will thank you for? Let us know in the comments below. Was it the walking, the wall push-ups, or simply believing again that you can grow stronger with age? And if you found this helpful, show your support by subscribing and sharing this with someone you care about, because the best journeys are the ones we take together. Keep moving, stay kind to yourself, and remember, you're stronger than you think. I'll see you in the next video.